Okay, so there is a massive shift happening right now in the world of software. We're talking about a huge shakeup that's changing pretty much everything about the tools we use every single day.
And really, it all boils down to this one critical question. The model that built tech empires, the one we've all been paying for, is it about to become a thing of the past?
So, what we're really seeing here is the SaaS industry at a major crossroads. The old, comfortable way of doing things is being seriously challenged by a new direction, and it's being driven by a force that is changing everything.
And that force, no surprise here, is artificial intelligence. But look, this isn't just about adding some flashy new AI-powered feature. We're talking about a total rewiring of how software gets made and how it's valued, from the ground up. All right, so to really get a grip on where this is all going, we first have to look at the model that's starting to feel the pressure. You know, the old guard. And we all know this one, right? It's the seat-based model. You've got 10 employees who need the software? Great. You pay for 10 licenses, 10 seats. It's been the standard for years because, it's simple and predictable. But here's the kicker. That model is now under, and I'm quoting here from the source material, huge pressure. The foundation is cracking, and the old way is finding it harder and harder to stand its ground. So what's behind all this pressure? Well, it's this whole new wave of companies coming in, the AI natives. And here's the thing you gotta understand. These companies don't just use AI. Their whole business is built on it. And if you look at their DNA, it's a totally different ballgame. First off, they're vertical, meaning they're laser focused on one specific industry, like HR or manufacturing. But the real game changer is that they are outcome focused. They're not charging you for how many people log in, they charge you for the results they deliver. And all of it is powered by AI from its very core. Yeah, this slide really lays out the two sides perfectly, doesn't it? On one hand, you have the old way, where value is just about giving people access. But on the other hand, the new model says, we don't care how many people log in, we care about the results we get you. It completely changes the conversation, and you can see where all the energy and money is going. So how are these new guys actually winning? It turns out they're following this super clear three-step playbook. 1, they build these incredibly specific AI tools for a single industry. 2, they go after the new AI-specific budgets that companies are setting up. And 3, their entire sales pitch is built around proving with hard data the results they can deliver. It's a killer strategy.
Look, this isn't just some theory floating around. The proof, as they say, is in the pudding, or in this case, the money. So let's follow the cash and see just how fast this whole thing is moving.
Get this, these new AI native startups, they're hitting $100 million in annual recurring revenue.
And the truly staggering part is the speed. We're talking under 2 years. That kind of growth, that kind of velocity, it's practically unheard of. It just goes to show you how hungry the market is for this new model. And we're not talking about some tiny niche market here. The whole vertical SaaS space, which is where these AI tools live, is projected to be worth over $369 billion by 2033. This chart just shows you how wild that growth is. We're going from about $106 billion today to over $369 billion in just under a decade. That's a 16.3% compound annual growth rate. That is not just growth, that is an absolute explosion. The momentum here is just wow.
Okay, so all of this crazy growth and investment, it really brings us to the heart of the matter. Because at the end of the day, this is a fight for budget.
You see, this isn't just about cool new tech. It's about money. It's a financial shift. Companies are actually creating brand new, dedicated budgets just for AI solutions. So the real question for every software company is, are you good enough to get a piece of that new AI budget, or are you stuck fighting over the old one? And this quote really just nails it. We're about to see very, very clearly whether companies are capturing AI budgets or getting squeezed out. There's really no in-between here. It's a make or break moment. Which brings us right back to the question that everyone, whether you're building software or buying it, needs to ask themselves. In this new AI era, what are you actually paying for? Are you paying for seats, or are you paying for results? Because that choice, well, that's everything.